Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got ourselves another clearance find unboxing. And today it's going to be the Cyberpunk 2077 McFarlane Toys, Takamura, and V action figures. These I was fortunate enough to find at a local Walmart on the clearance aisle for the low price of $6.24. Normally these retail for $24.99. I was kind of bummed that they didn't have the Johnny Silverhands figure there, because that is, out of all three of them, the one I would want. However, these are very cool figures. It's McFarlane, so you know they're going to be some pretty good quality. So real quick, we're going to look at the boxes and then go ahead and crack open both of these. Now, I have played the game, and if you have played the game, you know that it's a very polarizing game. Either you really hate it or you really love it, depending on, if you like glitches, if you like the storyline, if you actually played through it, lots of things. I personally enjoyed it. And I recommend giving it a go from start to finish. And if anything, I'd like to go back and try to play it some more, maybe get a different ending. But I really enjoyed it once, they started putting some patches in and started clearing up some of the issues with the game crashing. So, real quick, go ahead and look at the box. This one's going to be V. I do love the color scheme on the box. I think it looks very cool, very, very vibrant and bright. Pops real well. Looks like he's got a couple accessories in there, which I really dig. Side of the box there, Cyberpunk 2077. And then on the back here, shows off the V shot. Not really a shot of the figure necessarily, but then it also shows a picture of the 16-inch Johnny Silverhands figure that's also available, which that one is pretty cool. So there's the V, and then we've also got the Takamura. Same packaging design, colors and everything, Cyberpunk on the side. And then, of course, showing off the normal Johnny Silverhands from this set, as well as Takamura. And again, like I said, I got this for $6.24 a piece. And when that's the kind of price on it, you absolutely got to jump on it, especially when it's McFarlane stuff. Sometimes this stuff is just too nice to pass up at that price, especially if you already have an existing McFarlane collection, which I do. I have both Movie Maniacs as well as some of the original animation figures, anime style, from like Tenchi and Trigun, things of that nature. So definitely doesn't hurt to add these to the collection. Now it looks like they are going to stick with the gold standard for McFarlane by putting a base in the package with the figure. So that's cool. Base does say Cyberpunk on it, and also even has the character's name on the base as well. So that's kind of nice little touch there. I'm used to the DC Multiverse figures having bases, and they just have a little DC stamp. These, in fact, say Cyberpunk, and then have the character's name there right at the bottom. This one says Takamura. So, very cool. Let's go ahead and get V out of the box. And it's kind of funny, you can obviously customize the appearance of V in the game, which is a character that you play. Mine did not look anything like this V. However, if you want to go by, I guess, the standard generated version of V, that's the version to go with, and it's also the version of V they put for the cover art for the game. And I think he looks pretty cool, so no hate there. And then, of course, there is his base, and it says Model V at the bottom. Very cool. Already, just these guys inside the bubbles, these are very cool looking figures. If you've played the game, you're definitely familiar with Takamura. It's actually kind of cool to add this character, his figure, to my collection, because of all the characters in the game, I definitely enjoyed the interactions between V and Takamura throughout the game. Let's go ahead and get these rubber straps popped off, which is only one here for Takamura, it appears. Get him out of his little plastic prison. Alright, so straight away, I definitely love the detail on the head. Has all the little metallic cybernetic features on the face and on the neck, so that's very cool little touches. Make sure they got full detail on that. Posability on this, standard shoulder joints, double jointed arms and elbows, so that's nice. The hands both turn and they flex, so that's very cool. The coat for Takamura is a rubber, so lots of bendable flexibility there. The legs, all the articulation you could possibly want, double jointed knees, and hey, guess what, guys? Boop! Toe articulation. So they're hooking your boy up again with the Cyberpunk figures by giving him that toe articulation. Alright, so this one, he's got a little SMG with him. Pretty cool. Simple, basic design, simple color scheme, but looks pretty awesome. See if it'll fit in, how it fits in the hand, because that is always kind of a staple thing for me, you know, how well the guns fit into the hands of the figures. This one, it seems like the way the bottom fingers are set, it may be a little bit of struggle. Okay, there we go. So once, you may have to bend the bottom fingers out a little bit to get it in, but once you do, it actually fits around the hand quite nicely. Finger fits in the trigger slot and everything. So that's very cool. I like that. That's a very nice figure. There's even separation there at the torso where the t-shirt is, and it's rubber, so there's a little bit of movement there. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, Takamura, that's a pretty nice fig. Nothing, you know, too explosive in terms of just like mind-blowing. But man, for a $6 steal, I'm definitely glad to add this one to the McFarlane shelf. And let's go ahead and see how well he holds on the stand, because, you know, that's always a staple for me. I would like to make sure that my stuff's not going to fall over and set the DEET off. So there we go. The peg is good and snug, and he does not move. So that is awesome. Great right there. All right, let's go ahead and move ourselves over to V. He's got quite a few additional accessories with him. Obviously, a little bit more design to the figure as well, which you would expect the main character. Boy, it's loud. A little earlove for those ASMR fans watching this. But quite a bit of extra design to the character. Obviously, the main character in the game is going to have a lot more design and detail to him anyways, typically. So, first off, we have got V. There he is out of the box. And he is rocking the Samurai jacket, which is the name of the band that Keanu Reeves' character, Johnny Silverhands, was in. So that's very cool that he's rocking the Samurai jacket. I definitely dig that. It almost gives off a Akira vibe for the jacket that Kaneda would wear. Obviously, it's not red, but definitely gives off that same vibe. So that's pretty cool. Great detail and features on the face. Great movability on the head as well. I think that's done very well. The detail on the jacket is very cool. I love the little nodes here, as well as the detail for the samurai emblem on the back. Even has a little button on the front, so that's pretty neat. All right, so his accessories. We've got ourselves a pink katana, so that's interesting. There we go. And we've got ourselves a little pistol. And then we've got ourselves an SMG. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and check him out, see if he has all the same posability and flexibility as Takamura, and it appears that way. Double jointed knees, toe articulation in effect. The hands, they turn, they flex back and forth. So definitely in the same department for posability on the V. Let's go ahead and see how the weapons fit. You know, that's always important. So first we're going to try to get the katana in one of his hands. This one might be a little bit tricky. The shape of the handle is a little weird. Okay, so that fits all right. No problems there. Yeah, there we go. Little guard stance. All right, and let's go ahead and check out the pistol, see how it fits. I kind of wish this bad boy had a holster on it to put the pistol in. You know me, I'm not a fan of loose accessories hanging around on my shelf. Okay, pistol fits great. Finger fits right into the trigger slot right there. Very nice. I always love it that McFarlane's very consistent with that little thing. And I know it's such a little thing, but when you're displaying, I mean, sometimes it makes it look so much better if the fingers actually fit into the trigger slot rather than just, oh, it's just holding the handle, and it's not quite as fun that way. So I definitely dig that. So there he is there. And let's go ahead and drop that pistol. And let's go ahead and see how the SMG fits. Looks like it may fit just as good. And there we go. Happened to be just right. Boom. Fits right in. It's got, finger goes right into the trigger slot. So yeah, very nice. Very well done. I definitely like this one a lot. And I guess you could just kind of adjust the slots on it, depending on how you want to stand them up and pose them. That's very cool. I dig that. So let's go ahead and put him on his stand. See how he holds up in that regard. Hopefully he holds just as tight as the Takamura does. Oh, yeah. Good, firm peg on that. That's good. I like that. All right, so there we go. Takamura and V from Cyberpunk 2077 by McFarlane Toys. These are hands down a thumbs up from me. Obviously, the $24.99 price point, if you buy them, the average retail price is a little bit suspect, depending on your collection preferences. And of course, obviously, if you enjoy the game or not. However, if you can find these on clearance at your local Walmart for that $6 to $7 price range, and you have a McFarlane collection already, I definitely recommend picking these up. These are very nice figures, and they're going to look great on a display. So highly, highly recommend these at that clearance price, and even at the $24.99 standpoint, they're actually very nice figures. And I definitely can't really complain in that regard either. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that like button. That way I know that you guys are enjoying these videos. And also remember to look over on my Instagram page at Collecting Raj for other photos and information, possible updates on videos coming out as well. So, as always, this has been a lot of fun. I'll see you next time.